A fiddler on the roof. Sounds crazy, no? But in our little village of Onatevka, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? Well, we stay because Onatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? Well, that I can tell you in one word. Tradition! 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 Because of our traditions, we've kept our balance for many, many years. Here in Onatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered, and we always wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. Now you may ask, how did this tradition start? Well, I'll tell you. Okay, I don't know, but it is a tradition, and because of our traditions, everyone knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right, as master of the house, to have the final word at home.
At 3 I started Hebrew school, at 10 I learned God's trade. I hear they picked a bride for me, I hope she's pretty. The sons, tradition, the sons, tradition.
And who does Mama teach to mend and tend and fix, preparing me to marry whoever Papa picks?
The daughters, tradition, the daughters, tradition. Day and night must struggle for the liberty when the children say the tales and say the right. As master of the house, to rally for the word and
And in the circle of our village, we've always had our special types. For instance, Yenta, the matchmaker.
I have a perfect match for your son, a wonderful girl.
Who is it?
Rachel, the shoemaker's daughter.
Right, but you can hardly see. She's almost blind.
I'll tell the truth, though. Is your son so much to look at? The way she sings, and the way he looks. It's a perfect match.
And Nahum, the beggar.
off the wall, off the wall.
Oh, good luck. Here you go. 1 kopeck.
Only 1 kopeck? Last time you gave me 2 kopeck.
I had a bad week.
If you had a bad week, watch it, I'm suffering.
And most important, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi, can I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A blessing for the Tsar? Of course! May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us!
And then there are others in our village. They make up a much bigger circle. His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, and His Honor many others. We don't bother them. And so far, they don't bother us. And among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Well, of course, there was that one time when he sold him a horse, but he actually delivered a mule. But you know, that's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony, and it was a horse.
It was a horse. Horse!
Mule!
Horse!
Mule!
Horse!
Mule!
Horse!
Mule!
Tradition! 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 Tradition!
Tradition. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as, well, as a fiddler on the roof.
Mama, where should we put these?
Put them on my head. Put them by the snow, foolish girl. Where's Hava? She's in the barn, milking.
When will Papa be home?
It's almost Sabbath and worries a lot about when he'll be home. All day long riding on the top of his horse like a prince.
Mama, you know Papa works hard.
You don't have to defend your papa to me. I know him more than you. He could drive a person crazy. Till he live and be well. Spencer, bring me more potatoes. Papa, did you finish your milking?
Yes, Mama.
You were reading again? Why does a girl have to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here.
Mama, Yenka's coming. She's walking down the road.
I wonder if she finally found a match for you, Zidel. From your mouth to God's ears.
Why does she have to come now? It's almost Sabbath.
Go clean the barn. I want to talk to Yenta alone.
May I go out and play?
You have feet. Go.
May I go too?
Go to.
But Mama, the men she finds. The last one was so old. He was bald. He had no hair.
A poor girl without a dowry can't be so particular. You want hair? Marry a monkey.
After all, Mama, I'm not yet 20 years old.
Do you have to boast about your age and tempt the evil eye? Inside. Golden darling! I just had to see you because I have such news for you. And not just every day in the week news, no. Once in a lifetime. Where are your daughters? Outside, no? Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Golda, I will find every one of them a husband. You shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband, God forbid. And who would know better than me? Ever since my husband died, been a poor widow, alone, nobody to talk to, nothing to say to anyone. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him. And even thinking of him gives me no pleasure. Because, you know as well as I, he was not much of a person. He never made a living. Everything he touched turned to mud. But better than nothing.
Good evening. Is Cycle in the house?
Yes, but she's busy. Come back later.
There's something I'd like to tell her.
Later.
Oh, Milo, I thought I heard you.
Finish what you were doing. I said later.
All right.
Where's that poor little tail of mother on inside of him?
Who knows? They've been friends together since they were babies. They talk, they play.
They play. What do they play?
Who knows? They're just children.
From such children come other children.
Motto? No, he's nothing. He's nobody. Yenta, you said?
Oh, children. They are your blessing in your old age. But my Aaron couldn't give me children. No, believe me. He was as good as gold. Never raised his voice to me. But other than that, he was not much of a man. So what good is it if he never raised his voice? But what's the use of complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world can be a Yenta. Well, I must prepare my poor self dinner. So, goodbye, Golda. And it was a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other.
Yenta!
Hmm?
You said you had news for me.
Oh! I'm losing my head! One day we'll fall off altogether and our horse will kick it in the mud. Goodbye, Yenta! Oh, of course, the news. Oh, it's about Laser Wolf, the butcher. A good man. A fine man. And I don't have to tell you that he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man. You understand? Of course you do. To make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Cycle.
My cycle?
No, the Tsar's Cycle. Yes, of course you're on Cycle!
Oh, such a match for my cycle. But Tevye wants a learned man. He doesn't like laser.
Oh, listen to Big Olga. Send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Just let Laser discuss himself. He'll win him over. He's a good man. A wealthy man. True? True. So, you tell me how it went. And you don't have to thank me, Olga. Because aside from my fee, which anyway Laser will pay, it gives me great satisfaction to make people happy. What better satisfaction is there? So goodbye, Golda, and you're welcome.
What did she want, Mama? When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Now finish the washing.
I wonder if Yenta's found a good husband for you.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Model the Taylor.
I didn't ask you.
Sidle, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me.
Then after her, one for me.
So if Yenta brings...
Oh, Yenta.
Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things themselves.
She might bring someone wonderful.
Someone interesting.
And well off.
And important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the end of all I see.
For Papa, make him a scholar. For Mama, make him rich as a king. For me, well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a
want the best. Because you're a girl from a poor family. And whatever Yenta brings, you'll take. Right? Of course, right! Cuddle, oh cuddle, have I made a match for you? He's handsome, he's young. I'm at D62, but he's a nice man, a good catch. True. I promise you'll be happy, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. Mama, I found him. Will you be a lucky bride? He's handsome, he's tall. The distance from side to side, but he's a nice man, a good catch. Right? Right. You've heard he has a temper. He'll beat you every night, but only when he's sober. So you're alright. Did you think you'd get a prince when I do the best I can? With no dowry, no money, no family background, be glad you've gone Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please, take your time. Up to this minute, I misunderstood that I could get stuck for good. Dear Yenta, see that he's gentle, remember, you are also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental, it's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me no plans, I'm in no rush, maybe I've learned. Playing with matches, a girl can get burned. So bring me no ring, room me no room, find me no find, catch me no catch, unless he's a matchless match.
Today, I am a horse. Dear God, did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, Debbie. Bless him with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. What have you against my horse? No. Sometimes I think when things are too quiet in there, you say to yourself, what kind of mischief can I play on my friend Tevye?
You're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith for the Sabbath.
Well, hurry up, the sun won't wait for you. I have to talk to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. Which in other words means, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. Now, I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. You made many, many poor people. Now I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor. But it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, diddle diddle digga digga diddle diddle dum. All day long I'm bitty bitty bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum. If I were old baby rich, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof and real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere, just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each loud will land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum, all day long, yabba-dibba-dibba-dum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum. If I were a baby rich, man, I see my wife, my golden, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I'd see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Boy, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town will come to farm among me. They will ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the wise. If you please, brave Tevya, pardon me, Tevya, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Yada-dee-da-da, yada-da-da-da. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the tongue that I like to sing in the synagogue and pray. Maybe have the seats on the eastern wall. And I discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum, all day long I'd bitty-bitty-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum. Lord, who made the light and the lamp, you decreed I should be who I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man? Mordecai, a little incident with my horse.
Tevye, you forgot the rabbi's order.
No, Reb Mendel.
Tevye, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
This is bigger news than the plague at Odessa.
Talking about news, terrible news. What is it?
What does it say?
In a village called Rahanka, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land, maybe a plague. May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why can't you bring us some good news?
I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities. May the authorities start itching in places they can't reach.
Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You stand around and curse and chatter all day and don't do anything. You will all chatter your way into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from the village.
No.
Then where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student in the university there.
Aha! The university, is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That's where I learned there's more to life than talk. You should know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head about the outside world?
He's
Let
right.
them break their own heads.
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands on your face.
Nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the outside world.
He's right.
He's right. He's right. How can they both be right?
Well, you know what? You're also right.
He's right, and he's still wet behind the ears. Good Sabbath, Tevya.
Sabbath, Tevye. Tevye, the rabbi's order. My cheese!
Of course. So you're from Kiev, Red
Persian.
Persia. So you're a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I'm a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
My apologies. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
Well, for a man with a slow tongue, he sure talked a lot.
And the cheese, Tevye.
Here, have a piece.
No, thank you. I have no money and I'm not a beggar.
Please, it is a blessing for me to give.
Very well. If you insist.
Thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. Someday their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who'll make this miracle come to pass?
People. Ordinary people.
Like you?
Like me.
Nonsense.
But until your golden day comes, Red Perchik, well, how will you live?
Giving lessons to children. Do you have any children?
I have 5 daughters.
5?
Daughters.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
He's a radical.
I would be willing to open their minds to great thoughts.
There's kinds of great thoughts.
Well, the Bible has many lessons for our times.
It's true. But I'm very poor. Food for lessons? Good. Red Perchik, come stay with us for the Sabbath. Now, of course, we don't eat like kings. But we don't starve either. As the good book says, if a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Where does the good book say that?
Well, it doesn't exactly, but in there somewhere something about a chicken. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Good Sabbath, children!
Good Sabbath, Papa! Good Sabbath, Papa! Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, Papa.
Good Sabbath, Papa.
Children, this is Perchik. Perchik, this is my oldest daughter.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a very pleasant daughter.
Please, Perchik, I have 5 pleasant daughters. You see, this is mine. 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 This is... Whoa! This is not mine. Perchik, this is Montelcam's home. He's...
You did me a favor and came in.
This is also mine. Golda, this is Perchik from Kiev. He's a teacher. Would you all like to learn from him?
I really am a good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once the rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
Well, the wit she gets from me, as the good book
The
says,
good book can wait. Get what?
the tongue she gets from her mother.
Montel, you're also eating with us? Of course. Another blessing. Zeitel, 2 more. Sprinza, Dolka, get washed.
Montel can help.
Hava, go too. You, wash outside at the well. Tevya, I have to talk to you.
Why should today be any different?
Tevya,
I'm praying.
Laser Wolf wants to see you.
Butcher? What about?
I don't know, only that he says it's very important.
I don't know what can be important. I have nothing for him to slaughter.
Tevye, talk to him.
About what? You know, if he's thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Tevye, don't be an ox. A man sends an important message. At least talk to him.
But he's trying to buy my new milk cow.
After the Sabbath, you'll see him and talk to him.
All right. After the Sabbath, I'll talk to him.
Yenta was here.
I saw her.
If they agree on someone, there will be a match. And then it will be too late for us.
Don't worry, Simon. I have found someone who will sell me his used sewing machine. So in a few weeks, I will save up enough to buy it, and then your father will be impressed with me.
But Model, a few weeks may be too late.
But what else can we do?
You can ask my father for my hand. Tonight! Now!
Why should he consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman.
Sidle,
Just talk to him.
Sidle, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. Don't yell at me.
Model!
I'm just a poor tailor.
Even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right. I'll talk to him.
Where is everyone? It's late. Where is everyone?
Riptip.
Come in, children. We're lighting the candles.
Riptip.
What is it, Montel? Well, Montel, what is it?
Good Sabbath. Riptip.
Good Sabbath. Come in, children. May the Lord protect and defend you. May He always shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel a shining day. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's way. May God bless you and grant you long life and live for you. May God make you good mothers and husbands who will care for you. The Lord protect and
Miss Laserwolf. Please, bring me a bottle of your best brandy. 2 glasses, please.
Your best brandy, Red Laser. What's the occasion? Are you getting ready for a party?
A party, a celebration, maybe even a wedding.
A wedding? Wonderful, and I'd be happy to make the wedding merry, lead the dancing and so forth. Provided you pay my little fee, of course.
Naturally, there would be no wedding without you or your fee.
Good evening, innkeeper.
Good evening.
We would like something to drink. Go sit down.
Vodka, schnapps.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tevye. What are you doing here so early?
Well, he wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Red Blazer.
Oh, Tevye, here, please, have a seat. Have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
So, how goes it with you, Tevye?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So, how's your brother-in-law in America?
Well, I believe he's doing well.
He writes you?
Not lately.
Then how do you know?
Well, if he was doing poorly, he would write.
Well, Tevye, you must be wondering why I summoned you here today.
I already know, and there's no point talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes! Why should I get rid of her?
Well, you would have a few more without her.
Oh, I see. Today you want 1. Tomorrow you may want 2.
2? I wouldn't mind 2. But what would I do with 2?
Well, the same you do with 1.
Tevye, you know, this is very important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Frankly, because I'm lonesome.
Lonesome? What are you talking about?
You don't know?
Well, we're talking about my new milk cow. The one you want to buy from me.
The milk cow! Oh, Tevye, so I'm lonesome I want the milk cow? No, I'm talking about your daughter Zidel.
My daughter Zaitel?
Yes, your daughter Zidel. You see, I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. And I like her. And as for me, I'm well off. I have my own house, my store, even a servant. Listen, Tevye, why do we have to try and impress each other? Let's just shake hands and call it a match. You won't even need a dowry. Maybe you may find something in your own purse as well.
Shame on you! Shame! What do you mean, my purse? My daughter Zaitel is not something I would sell for money.
All right. We won't talk about money. But the main thing is, Tevye, I like her. I'll take good care of her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? Well, I never liked him. Why should I? You can have a decent conversation with him if you talk about kidneys and livers. But on the other hand, not everyone has to be a scholar. If you're rich enough, no one will call you stupid. And with a butcher, my daughter will surely never know hunger. Ah, but he has a problem. He's much older than her. Yeah, that's her problem. Oh, but she is younger. That's his problem. Well, I always thought of him as a butcher. But maybe I misjudged him. He's a good man. He likes her. He'll try to keep her happy. What do I think? a match.
So you agree?
I agree.
Well, Sylvia, that's wonderful. Here, let's drink on it.
Why not? To you.
No, to you, my friend.
To the both of us.
To our agreements.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To good health and happiness. And most important, to life, l'chaim, to life. Here's to the father I tried to be.
Here's to my bride to be.
Drink l'chaim, to life, l'chaim, to life. Life has a way of confusing us,
Blessing and bruising us.
drink l'chaim, to life. God would like us to be joyful, even when our hearts lie panting on the floor.
How much can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for?
July, l'chaim, to Zaito, my daughter,
My wife, it gives you something to think about.
something to drink about. Drink l'chaim, July.
Red vodka.
Yes, Major Wolf.
Drinks for everybody.
What's the occasion?
I'm taking myself a bride.
Who is it?
Sebia's oldest, Seidel.
Mazel tov.
Two legs a wolf and Debian, to Zaito, your daughter.
My wife,
They are the futures, big pleasant ones, not like our present ones. Drink l'chaim, 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 to life. It takes a wedding to make a say, let's live another day. Drink l'chaim, to life. Raise a glass and sip a drop of schnapps in honor of the great good luck that favored you. We know that when good fortune favors you, such planets has a reason, we deserve it too. To us and our good fortune, be happy, be healthy, long life. And if our good fortune never comes, here's to whatever comes. Drink l'chaim, to life. Heaven bless you, both Nostrovia too. Your health and may we live together in peace. Zava Shastarovia, heaven bless you, both Nostrovia too. Your health and may we live together in peace. May the world be favored with the future of your choice. May you live to see 1,000 reasons to rejoice. Okay, even. Okay.
You know, Tanya, I was thinking, since I'm marrying your daughter,
Of course.
does that make me your papa?
No! You're not my papa, I'm your papa! I always wanted a son. Well, maybe one a little younger than myself, but...
Good evening.
Good evening.
What's the celebration?
Tevye is marrying off his oldest daughter's idol.
Ah, may I offer my congratulations, Tevye.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, Tevye, I have a piece of news that I think I should give to you as a friend.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm giving you this news because I like you. You're a decent, honest person, even if you are a Jewish dog.
Well, thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that? And your news?
We have received orders that sometime soon this district is to have a bit of an unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom? Here?
No, just an unofficial demonstration.
Oh, well, how little is this unofficial demonstration?
Nothing too serious, just some mischief. So that if the inspector comes through, he will see that we have done our duty. Personally, I do not see why there has to be this trouble between people. But I thought I could tell you, and you can tell the others.
Ah, thank you, Your Honor. You're a good man. If I may say, it's too bad you are not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. Always joking.
Of course, I was joking.
And congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Goodbye. Dear God, did you have to send me news like that on the day of all days? I know it's true we are your chosen people, but every once in a while, couldn't you pick on someone else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for my title. Bye.
Now, children, I will tell you the story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob. And then we will discuss it together, all right? Good. Now, Laban had two daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. And Jacob loved the younger Rachel and asked her for her hand. Laban agreed if he would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, after 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and gave him his ugly daughter Leah instead. So in order to marry Rachel, Jacob was forced to work another 7 years. You see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us you must never trust an employer. Do you understand?
Yes, Bertram.
Good. Now,
Papa isn't up yet?
No, Mama.
Then put that away. Enough lessons for today. We have to do your papa's work. I mean, he fell home last night, staggered into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Put that away, finish in the barn, and then call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
Do you think so?
Yes, although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, would the rabbi's son?
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know about him except that he is the rabbi's son? Would you be so interested if he were the shoemaker's son or the tinsmith's son?
At least I know this. He has no strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly! Any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, let there be light.
Yes, but he was not speaking to you individually.
You have spirit. Even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it's as a rusty tool. Good day, Huddle.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully towards a girl. But, of course, that is too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Of course. Oh, traditions. Nothing must change. Everything is perfect exactly the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls must not touch. Should not even look at each other.
I am looking at you.
You are very brave. Do you know that in the city, boys and girls can show affection without the permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands together. They even dance new dances like this. Do you like it? I learned it in Kiev.
Yeah, it's very nice. Oh!
There. We just changed an old custom.
Yes, thank you. I mean, you're welcome. I mean, good day.
Good day.
Bielka, Sprinza. What's your name?
Huddle, Papa.
Where is Zeitel?
She's in the barn.
Go call her after me. Oh. Reb Perchik. Well, how did today's lessons go?
I think we made a very good beginning.
You're finally here! What happened last night? Besides your drinking like a peasant, did you see Laser Wolf? What did you say? What do you have news?
Would you please be patient, woman? As the good book says, good news will stay and bad news will refuse to leave. And there's another saying that goes...
You could die from such a man!
Ah, Zeitel, my lamb. Come here. You are to be congratulated. You're going to be married.
Married? What do you mean, Papa?
Laser Wolf, the butcher. He's asked for your hand.
I knew it. Butcher? Oh, my heart told me this was our lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee, I thank thee.
What do you say, Zeitel?
What can't you say? My firstborn, a bride. May you grow old together in fortune and honor. Not like that first wife of his from Asura. She was a bitter woman. May she rest in peace. But not my Zeitel. And now, I must thank Yenta. My Zeitel. A bride.
Mazel tov, Zeitel. Mazel tov, Zeitel.
You call that a mazel tov? Thank you, Red Perchik. Aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Zeitel, on getting a rich man.
Again with the rich. What is so wrong with being rich?
There's no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
Well, then may the Lord smite me with it, and may I never recover. Zeitel knows I only mean her welfare. Isn't that right?
Yes, Mom.
See?
I see. I see very well.
Zeitel, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa!
What is it?
I don't want to marry him! I can't marry him!
What do you mean you can't? Well, if I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything! I'll hire myself out as a servant, I'll dig ditches, I'll haul rocks! Only Don't make me marry him, Papa, please!
But what's so wrong with Laser Wolf? He's a good man. He likes you.
I won't be unhappy with you. All my life will be unhappy.
But we made an agreement. And with us an agreement, well, it's an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Oh, but don't force me. I'll be unhappy all my days.
All right. I won't force you.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Seems it was not ordained that you should have all the comforts of life. We should have a little happiness in our old age after all our years of hard work.
Rotevia, may I speak to you?
Not now, Macho.
I would like to speak to you.
Later, Macho, I have problems.
That's what I want to speak to you about. I think I can help.
Certainly, like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, Macho.
At least listen to him, Papa.
You have a tongue. Talk.
I hear you were arranging a match for Saito.
He also has ears.
I have a match for Saito.
You have a match for his idol. Well, what kind of a match?
A perfect fit.
Perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
Perfect fit. Made to measure. Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who it is!
Please don't shout me, Rotevia.
All right. I won't shout it. Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it, Monto?
Who is it?
Who is it?
It's me. Myself.
Him? Himself? You're either out of your mind or you're crazy. You must be crazy. Who do you think you are arranging a match for yourself? What are you? The matchmaker? The bridegroom? All the guests rolled into one? I suppose you'll even perform the ceremony. Must be crazy.
Please don't shout at me, Rotevia. As for being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual.
A little unusual. It's crazy.
Times are changing, Rotevia. The thing is, your daughter Saito and I gave each other a pledge over a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa. We gave each other a pledge.
They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. Gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. Where do you think you are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? And what do you think you're doing? You're a stitcher. You're nothing. Who do you think you are? King Solomon? This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I will not, I cannot allow. Tradition. Marriages must be arranged by the Papa. This should never be changed. 1 minute at a time, you pull out the prop, and where does it stop? Well, where does it stop? Do I still have something to say about my daughter anymore? Doesn't anyone have to ask the father?
I have wanted to ask you for some time, Rotevia, but first I wanted to save up my own sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense, you're just a poor tailor.
That's true, Rotevia. But even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of match would it be? With a poor tailor. Well, on the other hand, he is an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, she has absolutely nothing. Well, on the other hand, things cannot get much worse for her. It can only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. Look at my daughter's face. She loves him, she wants him. Look at my daughter's eyes, so hopeful. Tradition! All right, children. When shall we make the wedding for?
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Virginia, you won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry, I already am sorry.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. They pledge their truth. Oh, modern children. Oh no. What am I going to do about Golda? What am I going to do about my wife? Help.
It was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, miracle of miracles, walking through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around and miracle of miracles, led him to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought could never be. God has given you to me.
Ah! Laser! Run!
Olivia, what is it?
Help! Help!
Olivia,
Help!
wake up!
Where is she? Where is she?
Where is who? Who are you talking about?
Fruma Sarah Laser Wolf's first wife. She was right here just a second
Olivia,
ago.
what's the matter with you? Fruma Sarah's been dead for years. You must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt and I'll tell you what it meant.
It was terrible.
Tell me.
Okay. Only don't be frightened.
Tell me.
Okay. This was my dream. In the beginning of my dream, I dreamt we were having a celebration of some kind. Everyone we knew was there, and musicians too. And in the middle of my dream, in walks your grandmother Zeitel, and she rests in peace.
Grandmother Zeitel? How did she look?
Well, for a woman who has been dead 30 years, she looks very good. So naturally, I went up to greet her, and well, she said to me,
A blessing on your head
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
to see a daughter wed,
mazel tov, mazel tov.
and such a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor Matzel comes loyal.
Mottle?
A worthy boy is he,
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
a pious family.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
They named him after my dear Uncle Mordecai. The tailor Matzel comes loyal.
A tailor? She must have heard wrong. She meant to butcher.
"You must have heard wrong, Grandma, there's no tailor. You mean a butcher, Grandma, by the name of Laser Wolf?"
No! I mean a tailor, Daniel, my great-grandchild. My little Sidle, who you named for me, Model's bride, was meant to be. For such a match I prayed,
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
in heaven it was made.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
A fine upstanding boy, a comfort and a joy. The tailor Matzel comes loyal.
But we announced already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
But we are now big, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher Laser Wolf.
No, no, no! So you are now champion, that's your head. As for Laser Wolf, I say to you, champion, that's your head too.
House, mazel tov, mazel tov. Imagine such a spouse, mazel tov, mazel tov. And such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor mazel comes on.
It was a butcher.
The tailor mazel comes on.
It was Laser Wolf. The tailor Matzel come.
Shot, shot.
What?
Who is this? Who is this? Who comes here? Who is this? Why might you say we're trading?
Could it be?
Sure.
Yes, it could.
Why not? Who could be mistaken? It's the butcher's wife come from beyond the grave. It's the butcher's dear daughter, departed by
Would you do this to your friend and neighbor from a Sarah? Have you no consideration for a woman's feelings? Handing over her belongings to a total stranger. How can you allow it? How can you let your daughter take my place, live in my house, carry my keys, handle my clothes? Such a woman that is heck, I wouldn't let it happen. Tell me that it isn't true, and then I wouldn't worry. Say you didn't give your blessing to your daughter's marriage. Let me tell you, for it follows such a fatal wedding. If Sidle marries a Laser Wolf, I pity them both. She'll live within 3 weeks, and when 3 weeks are up, I'll come to her by night. I'll take her by the throat, and this I'll give you, Sidle, this I'll give you, Sidle, this I'll give you, Sidle. may it fall into the river and sink into the earth. And to think, it's all brought on by that butcher. If my grandmother Zeitel, may she rest in peace, came all the way from another world to tell us about the tailor, all we know is for the best and couldn't possibly be any better. Amen.
Amen.
A blessing on my head, mazel tov, like Grandma Zeitel said, mazel tov, we'll have a son-in-law, like no one ever saw, the tailor motto comes oil.
We haven't got the man
Mazel tov,
we had when we began.
mazel tov,
We'll have a son that no one ever saw. She'll marry, what's his name?
the tailor motto comes oil.
Oh yes. The tailor macho comes up. The tailor macho comes up. The tailor macho comes up. Thank you.
marrying model?
Yes.
No! What's all the excitement?
Tippy Seidel, going to marry.
I know, Laser Wolf, the butcher.
No! No, Model the tailor.
Model the tailor? That's terrible! Mazel tov, Model.
Imagine, Seidel marrying Model. I can't believe it. What's wrong with my son Model? Oh, excuse me, Chanel. Mazel tov.
Frizzle, do you have a wedding hat for me?
Laser Wolf ordered one, but it sure isn't cheap.
I got his bride. I can get his hat.
Yes, you can. Then come, Model, I'll show you.
Colin, could you watch the shop for a few minutes? I'll be back soon. Thank you.
Come, Model.
Come.
Oh, Mazel tov! Mazel tov!
Please may I pass?
But why? We're all congratulating you! Oh, Mazel tov, Mama! Mazel tov!
All right, stop it.
What is wrong with you, Fietta?
Just stop it.
Now you listen here, Fietta!
Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They meant no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk with you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. Not very many girls in the village like to read. Would you like to borrow this book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Because I'm not Jewish? You feel about us the same way they felt about you? I didn't think you would.
What do you know about me?
Let me tell you about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow. Charming. Honest. Ambitious. Quite bright and very modest.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things I shouldn't. Go ahead, take a look. It's by Heinrich Heine. Happens to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. After you return it, I'll ask you how you like it. And we'll talk about it for a while. Then we'll talk about life. Now we go about things. And it can all turn out quite pleasant.
Oh, Bianca. Can I do something for you?
No, thank you.
Oh, you forgot your book.
No, it's mine.
Thank you, Helen.
Good day, Howard.
Good day.
Bianca.
Good day, Fierka.
Is this the little girl I carry? Is this the little boy at play?
I don't remember growing older. When did they?
Did she get to be a beauty? When did he get to be so tall?
Wasn't it yesterday when they were
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly again. Seasons turn overnight to sunflowers, blossoming even as we get.
sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly
and I help to ease their way.
Now they must look for one another, day by day.
So natural together.
Just like two newlyweds should be.
Is there not gonna be in store for me? Sunrise, sunsets, sunrise, sunsets, swiftly fly one years. One season following another, laden with happiness and tears.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here tonight to share in the joy of the newlyweds, Model and Zeidel. May they live together to a ripe old age. Amen.
Amen.
And here comes our beloved Rabbi. May he be with us for many, many years.
Amen.
Amen. I would like to announce that the bride's parents are gifting the newlyweds the following: a fine feather bed and this pair of goose pillows.
Goose pillows.
Goose pillows, yes. And this pair of candlesticks. But let us not, in our joy tonight, forget those who are no longer with us. Our dear departed, who lived in pain, poverty, and hardship, and who died in pain, poverty, and hardship. But enough tears. Let us be happy and content, like our dear friend Laserwolf, who has everything in this world but a bride. Laserwolf has no ill feelings. In fact, he has a gift that he would like to announce to the newlyweds himself. Welcome, Laserwolf!
What he said was true. What's done is done. I bear no ill feelings. In fact, I'll get the newlyweds 5 chickens, one for each of their 5 Sabbaths.
Ooh. Well, Reb Laser, you're a decent man. In the name of my daughter and her new husband, I accept your gift. There's a famous saying that goes something like,
Reb Tevye, I'm not marrying your daughter anymore. I don't have to listen to your sayings.
okay, well, if you would just listen, I was going to say,
But why should I listen to you? A man who breaks an agreement?
Reb Laser, not now, in the middle of a wedding.
I have my right to talk.
what's right? This is not your wedding.
It should have been!
Reb Laser! Don't shame Reb Tevye at his daughter's wedding!
Oh, but he shamed me! He shamed me in front of the whole village!
Shut, quiet! The Rabbi, say something.
I say, let's sit down.
We all heard the wise words of the rabbi. Let's sit down.
All right, and now I'd like to say...
And you can kick your diseased chicken!
Leave me in a bucket!
The turf weren't settled!
We drank on it!
Quiet, I'm singing! What's a butcher? Always a butcher!
Hey, Simon! Grandmother came from the grave! Oh, grandmother came from the grave!
What sign? What grandmother? Because my grandmother turned to me from the grave and told me that her grandmother was a big fat liar!
Quiet! What's all this shouting about? They drank on it, an agreement, a sign. It's all nonsense! Seitel wanted to marry Model and not Lazar.
The woman decides for herself.
Yes, why not? They love each other.
Love! Terrible!
He's a radical.
What happens to the matchmaker?
I say, we know! Let's sit down.
Musicians, play, a dance, let's dance, it's a wedding.
What's he doing?
Merchant, who will dance with me?
That's a sin.
It's no sin to dance at a wedding.
With the girl? This is what happens when you bring a wild man into your house.
He's not wild. Now sure, his ideas are a little different.
It's a sin. It's no sin. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
Well, Rabbi,
Well, it's not exactly forbidden.
you see it's not forbidden.
And it's no sin either. Now who will dance with me?
Huddle! It's only a dance, Mama.
Play.
Look at Tibia's daughter.
She's getting through the man.
I can see she's dancing. And you know what? I am going to dance with my wife. Slow down.
I see we came at the bad time. I'm sorry, Nevia, but the orders are for tonight, no.
That was quite the dowry you gave my daughter Zeitel at her wedding. Was that really necessary? Anyway, Zeitel and Matel have been married almost 2 months now. They work very hard. They are as poor as synagogue mice. But they are so happy. They don't understand how miserable they truly are. Mama keeps talking about this new sewing machine. Now I know you're a very busy god. Wars and revolutions, floods, plagues, all those little things that bring people closer to you. But could you take a second away from your catastrophes and get it for him? How much trouble would it really be? Oh, and while you're in the neighborhood, my horse is left late. Am I bothering you too much? I'm sorry. As the good book says. Wait, why do I need to tell you what the good book says?
Please don't be upset, Holly.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
I do have to. They expect me and Kim tomorrow morning.
So you told me, then goodbye.
Great changes are about to take place in this country. Tremendous changes, but they can't happen by themselves.
So of course you feel that you have to go all the way to Kiev.
Not only me, many people, Jews, Gentiles, many people hate what is going on. Don't you understand?
Yes, I understand. You want to leave, then goodbye.
Pablo, your father, the others here, think what happened at Zeidel's wedding was a little cloudburst, and it's over, and everything will now be peaceful again. It won't. Horrible things are happening all over the land. Pogroms, violence, whole villages are being out to their people, and it's reaching everywhere, and it will reach here! Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
I have work to do. The greatest work a man can do.
Then goodbye, Perchik.
Before I go, there is a certain question I wish to discuss with you.
Yes?
A political question.
What is it?
The question of marriage.
This is a political question?
In a theoretical sense, yes. The relationship between a man and a woman known as marriage is based on mutual beliefs, a common attitude and philosophy towards society.
And affection?
And affection. This relationship has positive social values. It reflects the unity and solidarity with society.
And affection.
Yes. And personally, I am in favor of it. You understand?
Yes, I think so. I think you're asking me to marry you.
In a theoretical sense, yes, I am.
I was hoping you were.
Then I take it you approve? And we can't consider ourselves engaged, even though I am going away? I am happy, Holly. Very happy.
Me too, Perchik. What's the matter?
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had an aim in life, and that was everything, but now I even have you. I have someone that I could die for, someone that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, could there be a wife to share such a difficult
wandering kind of
I
life.
was only out of sight, waiting right here.
Who knows tomorrow where our home will be?
I'll be with you and that's will be enough for me.
Everything is right at hand, simple and clear. I have someone that I could die for, someone that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for.
When will we be married, Perchik?
I'll send for you as soon as I can. It will be a hard life, Pablo.
Yes, but it will be less hard if we live it together.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Reptevia. I have some bad news. I must leave this place
When?
right away.
Well, I'm sorry to see you go, Verchek.
But I also have some good news.
Ah.
You can congratulate me.
Oh, congratulations. What for?
We are engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa, we're engaged.
No, you're not. I know you like him and he likes you, but you are going away, so have a nice trip, Perchek. But my answer is no.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
No, I understand. I gave my permission to Montel and Zytel, and so you two feel you also have a right. I'm sorry, Perchik. I've always liked you, but you are going away, so go in good health. And my answer is no.
No, Papa, you don't understand.
No, you're not listening. I said no.
Reptevia! We are not asking for your permission, only for your blessing. We are going to get married.
You're not asking for my permission?
But we would like your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing for what? For going over my head. Impossible. At least with Zytel and Ronald, they asked me, they begged me. Now if I like it or not, she'll marry him. So what do you want from me? Go on, be wet. I'll tear out my beard and uncover my head. Tradition. They're not even asking permission from the Papa. This isn't the way it's done. One little time I pulled out a thread, and where has it led? Where has it led? A man tells me, not asking me that he is going to marry my daughter, but first he abandons her.
Not abandoning me, Papa.
I will send for her as soon as I can. I love her.
He loves her. Love. It's a new style. Well, on the other hand, our old ways were once new, now weren't they? On the other hand, they're deciding without parents, without a matchmaker. On the other hand, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes, they did. So it seems these two have the same matchmaker. They're going over my head, unheard of, absurd. For this they want to be blessed, unthinkable. I'll lock her up in her room. Couldn't. I should. Look in my daughter's eyes. She loves him. Tradition! have my blessing and my permission.
Oh, thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy this makes me.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. What am I going to tell your mother? Another dream?
Perhaps if you tell her I am going to visit a rich uncle, something like that.
Please, Perchik. I can handle my own wife. Golda! Oh, hello, Golda. So I've been talking with Perchik and Hoddle.
Well,
They seem to be very fond of each other.
well,
Well, I have decided to give them my permission to become engaged. I must now go outside.
Just like this, not even asking me.
Well, who asks you? I am the father.
Who is he? He's a pauper. He has nothing, absolutely nothing.
Well, I wouldn't say that. You know, I hear he has a rich uncle. A very rich uncle. He's a good man, Golda. I like him. Sure, he's a little crazy, but I like him. And what's more important, Hoddle likes him. Hoddle loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world. It's a new world. Love, Golden. Do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you? When the girls is getting married and there's trouble in the town, you're upset, you're worn out, go inside, go lie down.
Golden, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years, I talk about love right now.
Golden. The first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy,
I was nervous.
so was I.
But my father and my mother said we learned to love each other. And now I'm asking, Golda, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love him?
Well,
For 25 years I've lived with him, loved with him, starved with him. 25 years my dad is his. If that's not love, what is?
then you love me.
I suppose I do.
And I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to go.
darling, guess who I just saw your sister Harper with? That Fietta. It's not the first time I've seen them together.
You saw Harlow with Fietta?
Would I make it up? Oh, and side note, I just happened to be at the post office today, and the postman told me there was a letter there from your sister Harlow.
Wonderful, I'll go get it.
I got it! It's from her intended, Perchik.
Harlow will be so happy. She's been waiting. But it's open.
It happened to be open. Rivka! Rivka! I have such news for you! Remember Perchik? That crazy spoon?
Yeah.
Remember at the wedding? When Simon married Motto and Perchik started dancing with Tevye's daughter Harlow? Well, I just learned that Perchik's been arrested in Kiev.
No!
Yes!
Oh, shake up. Wait till I tell you this, honey.
Remember Perchik, that crazy student? Remember at the wedding? He danced with Teddy's heart. Well, I just learned that Harlow's been arrested in Kiev.
No! Terrible! Terrible!
You will! Do you remember Perchik, that student from Kiev? Remember how we acted when Sidle married Marvel?
Well, I just heard that Marvel's been arrested for dancing at the wedding. In Kiev!
Rabbi! Rabbi! Remember Perchik with all his strange ideas. Remember Zidle's wedding, where Tevye danced with Gola. Well, I just heard that Tevye's been arrested and Gola's gone to Kiev. God forbid!
She did!
Did!
Listen, everybody! Terrible news! Terrible! Remember Perchik, who started all the trouble?
Yes.
Well, I just heard from someone who should know.
What?
And Golda's been arrested, and Arnold's gone to Kiev, and Arnold studies dancing, and he's acting strange. Richard has the measles, Doctor has the lumps.
And that's what comes from men and women dancing! You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Just a few more minutes. Is he in bad trouble, this hero of yours? Arrested? Convicted?
Yes, but he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself.
But if he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble now, would he?
How can you say that, Papa? What wrongs did Joseph do, and Abraham and Moses? And they all had troubles.
It's true. Why won't you tell me where he is, this Joseph of yours?
It is far, Papa. Terribly far.
Tell me.
He is in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he asks you to leave your mother and your father and go to him there and marry him there in that frozen wasteland?
He did not ask me to go. I want to go. I don't want him to be alone. I want to assist him in his work. It is the greatest work a man can do.
How, baby?
Papa. How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was happily content to be as I
Sing my heart to every hope but his, leaving the home I love. There where my heart has settled long ago, I must go, I must go. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet there with my love I'm home.
I won't be there to perform a marriage when you are out there in the wilderness.
Papa, I promise you, we'll be married under a canopy.
Certainly. I'm sure at least a few rabbi have been arrested.
Papa, God alone knows when we shall see each other again.
We will leave him in his hands. Goodbye, honey.
Goodbye, Papa.
Give him my regards, this Moses of yours. Tell him I rely on his honor to take care of you. Tell him that. Take care of her. See that she dresses warm.
Fred Marka, did you hear the news? A new arrival at Zeitlin Models. A new arrival at Model Zeitels. I must congratulate them. Rabbi, a new arrival at Zeitlin Models.
Really? Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Nell, where are you going to? My boy Model says a new arrival. Oh.
Oh, thank you very much.
Mazel tov, Zeitel.
You got it!
I got it.
It's beautiful.
I know.
Have you tried it yet?
Look.
Beautiful.
I know. And in less than a minute. And see how close and even the stitches are.
Beautiful.
I know. From now on, my clothes will be perfect. Made by machine. No more handmade clothes.
The rabbi.
Look, Rabbi. My new sewing machine.
Mazel tov.
Is there a blessing for a sewing machine, Rabbi?
There's a blessing for everything. Amen.
Amen.
And the baby? How's the baby? He's wonderful, Mom.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good.
I came for the shirt.
It's ready.
Look, it's our new sewing machine.
I see. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good day.
Good day.
How does it work?
See, it's an amazing thing. You work it with your foot and the hand.
I will, but I'm afraid.
Hava, let me talk to your father.
No, that would be the worst thing, I'm sure of it.
Let me try.
No, I'll talk to him, I promise.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Good day. What were you and he talking about?
Nothing. We were just talking. Papa, Jack and I have known each other for a long time.
I would be much happier if you two would remain friends from a distance. You must not forget who you are. That man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course, all creatures on earth have a name.
Fietka is not a creature, Papa. Fietka is a man.
Well, who says he isn't? He's just a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek his own kind. Which translated means a bird may love a fish, but where would they make a home together?
But the world is changing, Papa.
No. Some things for us will never change. Some things must never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Fietka and I, we want to be married.
Married? Do you know what this means, marrying outside of the faith?
But Papa...
No, Hava. No. Never talk about this again. Never mention his name again. Never see him again. Do you understand me?
Yes, Papa. I understand you.
Hava.
You're finally here. Let's go home. It's time for supper.
I want to see Malta's new machine.
It's late. See you later.
Golda. Quiet. I want to see Malta's new machine now.
Later.
Golda, I am the man of the family, and I am the head of the house. And I want to see Malta's new machine now. Now we can go home. How long can this miserable horse of mine complain about his leg? I know I complain too much about my horse. After all, he is one of your creatures. He has the same rights that I do. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, the right to work like a horse. Dear God, I am sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know. Maybe I should try pushing it a while.
Tevye!
What is it?
It's Hava. She left home this morning with Fietka.
She what?
I don't know. I looked everywhere for her. I even went to the priest, and he told me that they were married.
They were married? Go home, Golda. We have other children at home. Go home. You have work to do. I have work to do.
But Hava!
Hava is dead to us! We'll forget her. Go home. Little bird, little Hava, I don't understand what's happening today. Everything is all a blur. All I can see is a happy child. What a sweet little bird you were, Hava, Hava. little bird, little Fiddler. You were always such a pretty little thing, everybody's favorite child. Gentle and kind and affectionate, what a sweet little bird you were, Fiddler, Fiddler.
Papa, I want to talk to you. Papa, stop! At least listen to me. Papa, I beg you to accept us.
Accept them? How can I accept them? How can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, how can I deny my own daughter? On the other hand, how can I turn my back on my faith, on my people? I tried to bend that far. I will break. But on the other hand, no, this time there is no other hand. No, Hava, no!
Papa!
Here they are, wonderful boys, both learned boys Golden, from good families, each of them a prize, a jewel. You couldn't do better for your girls, just right from the top of the tree.
Yeah, I don't know yet. My girls are still so young.
So what do they look like, grandfathers? Meanwhile, they'll be engaged, nothing to worry about later, no looking around, their future all signed and sealed.
Which one for which one?
Oh, what's the difference? Take your pick.
Golden, is Octavia home?
Yeah, but he's busy. What's the matter?
Call your father.
Go home. Tell your parents I'll talk to them.
What's the matter with you? Why are you all gathered around like a bunch of goats?
Octavia, have you seen the constable today?
I have not. Why?
Well, we thought since you knew him so well, you'd tell us if these rumors were true or not.
Wait, what rumors?
Someone from Zolan told me that there was an edict issued in Petrograd. And then, well, shh.
Welcome, Your Honor. What's the good news in the world?
I see you have company.
These are my friends.
It's just as well. What I have to say is for theirs also.
Daniel, how long do you need to sell your house and all of your household goods?
Well, why do I need to sell my house? Is it in anybody's way?
I came here tonight to tell you that you're going to have to leave Anatevka.
And how did I come to deserve such an honor?
Not only you, but all of you! What? At first I thought you might be spared, Eddie, because of your daughter Hava, who married...
My daughter is dead.
I understand. At any rate, it affects you all! You're going to have to leave!
But this corner of the world has always been our home. Why should we leave?
I don't know why. There's trouble in the world. Troublemakers.
Like us?
You aren't the only ones. Your people must leave all of the villages. All of them. Reblevka, the whole district must be empty. I have an order here that says you must sell your homes and be out of here in 3 days.
3 days? You who have known us all our lives, you would carry out this order?
I have nothing to do with it! Don't you understand?
We understand.
What if we refuse to go?
You'll be forced out.
Well, then we'll defend ourselves.
Yeah, we'll fight.
Against our armies? I wouldn't advise it.
And I have some advice for you. Get off my land. This is still my home. This is still my land. Get off my land.
You have 3 days.
After a lifetime, piece of paper and get thee out.
Maybe we should get together with the people of Zolan. Maybe they'll have a plan.
Yeah, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Perfect. And that way the whole world will be blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've been waiting all our lives for the Messiah. Wouldn't now be a good time for him to come?
We'll have to wait for him somewhere else. Until then, we should start packing.
He's right. I'll see you all before I go.
3 days.
I have more than 100 bottles of vodka. What will I do? Where am I supposed to go with a wife, her parents, and 3 children?
Well, Anatevka hasn't exactly been the garden of Eden.
That's true.
After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A pot.
A pan.
A room, a hat,
Someone should have set a match to this place long ago.
a bench, a tree.
So what's a stove?
Or a house.
People come to Antevka and don't even know they've been here.
A stick of wood. Piece of cloth. What do we need? Nothing much. Only Anatevka.
Our forefathers have been forced to leave many places at a moment's notice.
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats.
Where will you live in America?
With Uncle Abram, but he doesn't know yet.
I wish you and the baby were coming with us. We'll be staying in Warsaw until we have enough money to come and join you.
Uncle?
Be very careful with these. My mother and father, may the rest in peace, gave them to us on our wedding day.
Come, children, help me pack the rest of the things.
Go, darling. I just had to see you before I left, because I have such news for you!
Okay, go talk.
Remember I told you yesterday, I didn't know where to go, what to do with these old bones. Now I know. You want to hear? I'll tell you. Golden Dawn, all my life, I have dreamed of going to one place, and now I walk, I'll crawl, I'll get there. Guess where? You'll never guess. Every year at Passover, what do we say? Next year in Jerusalem, next year in the Holy Land.
You're going to the Holy Land?
You guessed! And do you know why? Hey, in my sleep, my husband, my Aaron, came to me and said, Yenta, go to the Holy Land. Usually, of course, I wouldn't listen to him. Because, good as he was, too much brains he wasn't blessed with. But in my sleep, it's a sign, right? So, somehow or other, I could get to the Holy Land. Do you want to know what I'll do there? I'm a matchmaker. No. I'll arrange marriages. Yes. So, I'm going to the Holy Land to help our people increase and multiply. It's my mission. So goodbye, Golda.
Goodbye, Yenta. Be well and go in peace.
Maybe next time, Golda, we will meet on happier occasions. Meanwhile, we suffer. We suffer. We suffer in silence. Right? Of course, right.
Come, Golda. We must hurry. Golda, we have to leave soon.
Leave. It sounds so easy.
We will all be together soon. Montel, Zaintul, the baby, they will come too. You'll see. That one, there's a person.
And Hanel and Pertwee? When will we ever see them?
Do they come to visit us from Siberia every Sabbath? You know what she writes? She works. He sits in jail. Soon he will be free. He will turn the world upside down. She couldn't be happier. And the other children will be with us.
Not all.
All. Golda, we have to leave soon.
I still have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor?
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Well, Tevye, I'm off.
Where are you off to, Laser Wolf?
To Chicago. Fruma, Sarah, may she rest in peace. She has a brother there.
That's nice.
I hate him. A lot. But a relative is a relative. Goodbye, Tevye.
Goodbye, Laser.
I still don't forgive you.
Zeitel, are they finished inside?
Almost, Papa. Papa will see you.
I want him to. I want to say goodbye to him.
He will not listen.
But at least he will hear.
Maybe it would be better if I went inside and told Mama that
Papa! Papa, we came to say goodbye. We are also leaving this place. We are going to Krakow.
We cannot stay among people who can do such things to us.
We wanted you to know that. Bye, Papa. Mama.
Yes, we are also moving. Some are driven away by edicts. Others, by silence, come home.
Goodbye, Mama. Bianca.
God be with you.
Oh, God be with you.
You're right to marry if you like. We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. Yes, Mama.
We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. Does the world have to know our business?
Stop yelling and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
Go back. Don't need your advice. Zeitel, don't forget the baby. Hurry, children. We have a train and a boat to catch. Bielka, Spritzer, put the bottles on the wagon.
Bye, Papa. Goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mama.
Work hard, Marshal. Come to us soon.
Oh, Lieutenant. I'll work hard.
Golden, we can leave these pots.
No, we can't.
All right, fine, we'll take them.
Oh, we're going on the train and the bus.
Behave yourselves! We're not in America yet.
Come, children. Let's go.
Thank you.